Yo, you know the vibes. Uncle Ralph, Ralph McDaniels, Video Music Box, Lord Nez in the building.
Yeah, Queens get the money, baby. Shout out to Gully TV, man.
Gully TV.
How you say get your dribble right?
Get your dribble right.
Get your dribble right?
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, there's a lot of monkey shit going on online. I have to take it from the top, though. This is unacceptable. I know y'all seen this video. This is terrible. This is the reason why a lot of the elder statesmen in hip-hop are getting no respect for their contributions. It's niggas like this cat right here. This is a shame. There's nothing worse than an old nigga mimicking a young nigga, and mimicking a young nigga's degenerate behavior at that. Benzino, what the fuck are you doing? This is terrible. Pack this nigga up. This is terrible, man. This is the worst. This is the worst display of musical excellence I've seen in a long time. This is terrible, man. What are you doing, man? What the fuck are you doing, man? Y'all know Benzino was like 60 years old. Not 50, 60. Benzino is borderline going into the senior citizen bracket. And for him to be putting out this type of content, man, this is... Somebody need to examine his head, man. What the fuck are you doing, man? Nobody's gonna accept this from you. People don't want to accept this from young niggas anymore. This is out of style. I call this the spin the block rap. You know, when they talk about the poles and the sticks and the ops and YNs, that's one of the most recent degenerative terms that's become popular online. YN. I ain't never said no shit like that on my platform. You're never gonna hear me say that shit. Out of all things in the world that you can refer to a young man, a young black man, somebody that's young, gifted, and black, out of all the things that you can refer to him as, just plain old young nigga. That's terrible. But it's extra, extra, extra deplorable when it's coming from a motherfucking senior citizen. Look at this nigga, man. You're on steroids. It's obviously you on steroids. You just made a video some months ago. You was on the floor crying and rolling around. You got caught with a blade in the hotel. We still waiting on that book. You got caught with a blade in the hotel a few years ago. It's been about 3 years. Y'all ain't put out no book yet. Ain't no telling what the fuck y'all was doing in that hotel. This right here, my nigga. Number one, I can't tell you when the time is up on your career. It's been proven. Eric Sermon said this many, many times. All you need is one. That's when Eric Sermon came back with that smash hit, Just Like Music, the Marvin Gaye remix joint. All you need is one, and it's on and popping like your first day in the business. But this right here, this ain't gonna get it, man. This is terrible. By all means, this is terrible. Listen to what he's saying.
Why envy on some kill shit, drill shit, like I'm in the rap on some pill shit. Demon time, geeked up in this bitch, they don't feel shit.
Listen to how he's jumping up and down, and it's just bad, man. Oh my God, man. I can't harp on this long, man. Moving right along. In case you don't know already, they picked up Gilbert Arenas yesterday for allegedly being in the middle of a gambling ring with some Israeli mobsters. I just gotta say this. Number one, it's obvious that Gilbert got some type of problem with gambling. He stays around the gambling shit. That was the reason that him and Javar's Crittenden situation, that's what that stemmed from. It was some gambling going on. And that's how it escalated to the whole gun incident. Anyway, Gilbert has a fucking problem. And we need to just say this. A lot of guys that make it to the NBA, they was bad boys, man. Like, and when I say bad boys, I'm not saying they were criminals or hanging in the streets or anything like that. They were just boys do boy shit, man. They get into mischief. And a lot of basketball players come from that background, and their character was concealed and protected by coaches, universities, schools, guidance counselors, etc., because they could play basketball. Gilbert Arenas seems to be very, very fucking mischievous. He just stays in some shit. And this, I just have to say this outright. If you rich already, if you got millions of dollars, why are you gambling? You're the wreck. The motherfucker with the money, the guy with all the money, he's the wreck. He's the wreck. Everybody that's gambling, if you're an NBA player and you're gambling with regular people, they're at your ass by all means. That was like me being a young nigga and a big drug kingpin comes to the block, he in one of our dice games. We all after him. We're all after him. We're conspiring against him. We trying to cheat. We trying to pickpocket. We trying to steal from him. It's the same fucking scenario when an NBA player is present. They got all the fucking money. An NBA player can't do nothing but lose at gambling. You might win once, you might win twice, you might win several times, but it's only a matter of time before they walk you down. Now, in this situation with Gilbert Arenas, according to the authorities, he was hosting the games, which means he was kind of like cutting the games. And hey, don't nothing beat the house if that's the part of the game that he was playing in, right? But I just don't understand what's his fascination with the whole gambling thing. If you already got money, you already got money. If you already have money, lots of money, you can strong arm a good credit score. You can strong arm a good credit score. If you got millions and millions of dollars, man, you can get a good credit score like it ain't nothing. You could almost strong arm it with your wealth. It don't make any sense. Like, he has to be gambling for the excitement element, the thrill, pastime, whatever you want to call it. I just don't understand why he keeps finding himself in these positions. Anyway, it says a lot about Gilbert Arenas' character, because yesterday all of his peers was laughing at him.
Oh, what's going on today? God damn. God damn, man. They got him. They got him. Oh, man.
Mainly Kwame Brown. If you haven't seen Kwame Brown's live stream yet, you need to go see it. It was slapstick comedy.
Years on each charge, right? But your dumb ass was playing cards with the Israeli mob. So now you're going to have to make a decision. You can't snitch because your dumb ass say you know chill Gil, so you can't chill. So you gotta fight this one out. You gotta go for what you know. You can't snitch. So the feds gonna put pressure on your little bitch ass.
Kwame Brown and Gilbert has had a long, long history, dating back to the Washington Wizards organization. Gilbert has never had anything kind to say about Kwame Brown. Kwame gets his lick back all day yesterday. He said it was his birthday. Gilbert said some really, really rotten things about Kwame. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. Kwame was a teenager when he became a millionaire in the NBA. Whether he lived up to expectations or not, many before him and many after him didn't. But Gilbert Arenas was the wreck yesterday on Kwame Brown's channel. I need y'all to go over there and check that out. It's fucking hilarious. And he describes him the same way that I just described him. Gilbert ain't got no sense. He doesn't. He does a lot of goofy shit. Swaggy P, he made a video. And Swaggy P has been on Gil's podcast with him, you know, lately and shit. He got on there and he laughed and ridiculed him. I don't know what it is about Gilbert's character, but he's not really likable for some reason. He was nice in the league. He was nice at the University of Arizona, but it's just something about his character. He seems like he's very bitter that his career was abbreviated. Gil was a killer in the NBA. He scored 60 points, probably more than once. And I know he lit Kobe up one time. But I believe that he holds some type of resentment that his career was abbreviated. and he was out of the league, and he still had a lot to give to the game of basketball. He always is saying some negative shit about people. He very, very rarely has anything nice to say, and he always got his face balled up when he's saying it. Most recently, he had some derogatory shit to say about Isaiah Thomas, out of all people. Not Isaiah Thomas that played for the Celtics, not little Isaiah. Zeke from the Detroit Pistons Bad Boys championship teams. Hall of Famer, one of the top point guards ever. Some people say he's number 2 behind Magic Johnson. It's all up to, you know, your taste in basketball, but he had some crazy shit to say about Isaiah Thomas. I didn't agree with it. Yesterday he was arrested. He made a video coming out of, I believe, the federal building, and he says snitching Gil coming sometime soon. So if he snitches, hell, he's not bound by any type of street code or anything like that. He probably will, but you got to remember, the guys that he was involved with, apparently there's some type of mob family or something like that from the Middle East. Moving right along, Cam Newton put Gilly in his grave yesterday. Let's take a look.
Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl.
There will not be no playing with my name, with my career. This is all entertainment here.
Hey, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. You had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. You will never be able to f with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga.
I know why you in your feelings, Gilly. Was it the album comment? Can you name me one Gilly the Kid album? Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
That kind of struck a nerve.
Where I'm from, Gilly, we stab and we twist. Wise words was told to me, they say, when you go low, I go to hell. So let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. When I'm looking at your rap career, Gilly did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100.
I gotta side
Philadelphia
with
didn't do
Cam
no
Newton
numbers?
on this. I do, man. Cam Newton's a pro athlete. And if you know football, Jalen Hurts and Cam Newton, those are two different types of species of athlete. Cam Newton carried the Carolina Panthers to the Super Bowl basically on his back. You can't name a whole lot of other players that was on that team, right? Jalen Hurts got Saquon Barkley in the backfield, man. That's a weapon, man. He's on the front of NFL 2K right now. He's a weapon. He came out of Penn State, a monster. He ran for over 2,000 yards. He probably could have broke a record if he wanted to, if they turned him loose. And then you got a very, very respectable defense. Philadelphia got great cornerbacks. They got some very, very athletic wideouts. Philadelphia Eagles got a team. They do. But to compare Jalen Hurts to Cam Newton, nah, don't do that. If Cam Newton had Saquon Barkley and the rest of those guys on the Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton probably would be an NFL champion. For whatever reason, Gilly got this thing, man, where he like acting goofy. I think that's how he made it. Is that how he made it? Was that what he brought to the table? You know what I'm saying? You have duality online and shit. And Gilly and Wallow could kind of be like the yin and the yang. It kind of balanced out. Wallow brings a lot of wisdom and he speaks a lot of positive, empowering shit based on your intellectual level. And Gilly, he just always acts silly as a motherfucker. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's about. He made this video with his eyes all buck. He do this a lot. Like I don't know what the fuck is up with him, man. I don't know. I don't know why he be acting like that. I don't. But this is his character. This is what this is how he made it, I guess. Cam Newton referred to him as a mascot. He said he never ever did anything worth mentioning music. If you don't know his Gilly story in the Philadelphia underground, you probably would believe that. But his contributions to hip hop, coming out of the streets of Philadelphia, the major figures was very, very highly respected in the city. They had a very, very powerful lineup of MCs. Gilly was the front man. They went through something with state property. You can listen to that video on YouTube. Legendary moment. Preceding state property, Major Figures was that group out of Philadelphia. But once he went off to the mainstream and tried to, you know, accomplish some things, he never shook up the room or nothing like that. For the most part, anything outside of Philadelphia, he's known for allegedly writing for Lil Wayne. A lot of people believe it. If you listen to some of Gilly's old freestyles, it kind of sounds like it's true, like he did write for Wayne, but with the exception of that, he's not in position to be critical of somebody who's made it to the NFL and was a star in the NFL. Cam Newton is a freak athlete. He is dual threat quarterback, came out of Auburn University doing his thing, came to the NFL, and continued to get busy. And you know, guys like Cam Newton, when you look at the complexion of NFL quarterbacks today, it was guys like Cam Newton, Donovan McNabb, Mike Vick, you know, the dual threat quarterbacks that paved the way for guys like Jalen Hurts. So I don't know what to say about Gilly, but I just want to share that with y'all. This is the wrap up on Gully TV. Y'all gonna see a whole lot more of this green screen style content. YouTube has changed some of the rules, and they're very, very peculiar on how they're going to compensate us now. You got to be a content creator, man. This is what it's come to. So look forward to seeing more of these green screen videos by yours truly, The Dribble. Follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. You can check out my personal Instagram page, Dribble Almighty. You'll see me over there rocking all that fly shit, flossing, all types of legends I worked with. And shout out to my sponsor, Baldini Fashions out of Newark, New Jersey. Make sure you go check him out on IG, get you some dope prints. Peace.
What up, man? Yo, what up? It's Killer Priest, man. Almighty Wu-Tang, right? Gully TV, what's good?
Yo, this week's The Lost Cause, live and direct from LA, out on the west side. Shout out to Gully TV, man. Project Global, the whole crew, man. Love, yo.
For all your advertising, networking, and promo, make sure you reach out. GullyTVBoss@gmail.com. GullyTVBoss@gmail.com for all your marketing and promo. Peace.